There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. What?
Like dry humping a tree.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
How does that even work? This hammer is like a fucking rubber tool. It just boing. No progress is guaranteed. Oh, that was close. This hammer can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. A real punch in the
Deep.
gut.
Oh no, back to the beginning. Oh well, at least they have a ladder to keep me company. I think it's a ladder at least. Does that look like a ladder to you? Looks like a mocha frappuccino if you ask me. Bonk. Ah, grab my fucking mouse. Speedrunning 101, don't go too fast. This hammer though, Jesus. Serious tryhard is serious. Oh, come on. Ah. This is a one-handed game. What do I even need this hand for? Oh, no hands, no movement. One hand, one movement. Okay, everything's going to shit now. Let's focus for a bit. To be fair, like when I got that, originally far, I wasn't even bothering. I was just listening to this guy ramble, and then suddenly everything went smooth as fucking like. What's the smoothest thing you can think of? The smoothest thing I could think of would be a 1mm razor nano edge, something.
Nope.
I don't know. Ah, come on! This game is so not fair in so many ways. The controllers are just fucking bonkers. Oh no, not the latte. Get me away from the latte. It's the latte of an evil necromancer. I'm actually surprised no one's contacted me on Steam yet telling me I suck at this game. Ow!
Oof. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you should be. Dick. This game is the wonkiest thing ever. It's like this rooftop is the bane of everyone's existence. There is no place on it where you can get a solid grip that doesn't make your hammer slip. Well, except the top, but you know, apart from that. Skrik, skrik. Skrik. That's right. Okay. This part is really interesting because it doesn't... there's only like one place I can predictably get myself enough forward momentum to get onto the freaking... what do you even call that? Is that a... let's call it a rebar cement tunnel, whatever. So, in theory, it is smash here, get enough upward and forwards momentum to get going. Let's test it out! Didn't work. And now
Oh,
we lost
happened
all
again.
the progress.
Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Theory and practice are like Two's little thingy linked in the chat. In theory, everything should work, but in practice, no one really knows why. Especially when it's an indie game like this motherfucker. Nothing works and no one knows why. Actually, missed my opportunity. Almost perfect. It's like I'm not even I'm not even trying to do this on purpose. I'm just trying to climb the fucking mountain. Mount douchebag that denies all your progress and then spits in your face and laughs.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down.
He's got a point
Mary
though.
Pickford.
Well, she, Mary Pickens, that this guy is quoting. I wonder how many quotes he has in total. I saw one about Abraham Lincoln that seemed kind of untrustworthy. Can't remember what the exact quote was though. Like, I am awful at remembering quotes. I only know one quote. And that was what my father said to me when I was really young. I think it was like when I got into my second fight or something like that. It's like, don't start a fight, but feel free to finish it. Best advice ever. I got into like 10 fights that year. Not ones that I started, but you know, I finished them because everyone else was like pathetic. So, in theory, in this clip, you should be standing like, you know, here and then spring yourself off the first wooden barrel. That's it. I was gonna say container. That's not the true word for it. It's a wooden barrel. But, you know, like I said before, in theory and in practice, nothing works and no one knows why. So, you know, just keep on climbing, keep on... Oh, here's a little bit danger. Oh, see, danger. Oh god, I dug myself into a hole. A hole that collapsed. Oh, come on, not music! I hate music that isn't my own. Oh god, it's old-time music as well. This is the worst. It's like if I want to listen... Actually, this one isn't too bad. It's just annoying that it isn't my music. To be fair, if I was playing my music, you guys would... Oh! What the fuck happened there? It's like time froze and I sort of just pushed myself off of where I wanted to be. That's weird. Oh god, there's yodeling in this! This is totally throwing me off my rhythm. I'm surprised no one's actually commented yet. Is anyone actually watching? Oh well, it doesn't matter. This is fun. Just talking to myself, exploring theology, religion, physiology, science, everything. Nothing is too bad of a topic. Actually, I have no idea if anyone's watching. Didn't I just say that? Yeah, I did just say that. I'm an idiot. Actually, I think Steam has a overlay. Yeah, it does. Steam tells you when someone's watching, but like the freaking capture program in NVIDIA does not tell you when someone's watching. It just, you know, streams automatically. Right now, it's on YouTube. So tell all your friends about them and tell them to tell me that I'm a fucking idiot for playing this game. Because there are some games that like annoy me to no end when everything goes wrong. Like Rust, like you spend like 10 hours in Rust just building up. Suddenly you go to sleep one day, you wake up, everything in your base is gone. And you just feel like shit. These games, however, like this game was designed by the developer and like play tested by a lot of YouTubers, and it proved that, you know, this is a rage game. This is meant to piss people off to no amounts of end, and it works. But like these kind of games, I could play these games for hours and just, you know, enjoy myself, because progress is, like this guy said, not guaranteed, and that just, oh, it's such an interesting concept. Like all of your struggles, everything you do, doesn't even matter. Then again, people just, you know, click for shits and giggles because, hey, free lols because someone's getting angry on the internet. Which, in theory, is a fun concept, but, you know, not a... it's just, you know, fake, if you ask me. So fake. Ooh. So fake. It's like rage on the internet, like you can tell an exaggeration. Except from, like, you know, what's his name again? I forgot his name. Brett. But what's his name? Tear of Grace. Yeah, Tear of Grace. It's like, when he gets angry, it's legit. But when he gets rage, it's so fake. It's like, during one of his Shadow of Mordor gameplays, when he was being hunted by the guy who didn't have a single weakness, because Brett, like the dumbass he is, kept forgetting to check his intel. You know, without intel you can't have any weaknesses. This is a really complicated place. I'm not exactly sure how to progress here. Oops, lost my progress. Oops, lost my progress. Progress back. It's weird how this hammer catches onto almost nothing. It's like an inch of pixel, and suddenly this hammer has the grip of Thor onto that object. While you could just be sliding down the entire fucking thing other times and just, you know, lose all of your progress. See? Like there. Like, middle of the fucking thing, hammer of Thor. Like, immovable. It's like the object of fucking Asgardian legends. Like, this hammer shall grip onto anything that is metal because I am Magneto Thor. And other times, like, I can't even grab onto shit for this. What is this? It's like magical pixels. I sometimes wonder if this game would have been designed better if you had a pickaxe instead of a hammer. So look at the bendiness of this hammer. It's like, jeez. Could that be spruce wood? Nah, it has to be oak. Everyone builds with oak. Spruce wood is like, you know, fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Spruce wood is elegance, not, you know, usefulness. How the hell do you get past this? I'm thinking you should probably, like, you know, get up here, jump up, and then somehow not overextend the reach of your hammer and grab onto the lantern, but that just seems unreal. So unreal. Okay, let's try it. In before I fuck up. Ah! Almost. One second. Let me just... Yeah. Open up the closed window. And first of all, mute it. Boop. I wonder if there's a way to get my chat into my window. That would be neat. Yeah, I'm totally fat. There we go. Now I can have the chat without having to watch the window. Perfect. Cool. So Emlyn was watching.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Fuck off! I haven't done this. Cheeky cunt. Oh wait. Fuck. I should probably... I forgot I was downloading a game in the background. Pause. Now we should be getting some better. Hey Emlyn, how good is the stream quality? Probably go to the live segment. Oh my god, so much lag, so much lag. Oh, it's unbearable. So much lag. I wonder if they can actually hear anything I'm saying right now. Oh, yeah, here we go. Now they noticed it. Yep. In case you're wondering, I'm watching myself streaming right now. Nope, still bad. So bad. The quality is abysmal. I need more uploads, upload graphics. In theory, I should have just recorded this entire bloody thing. Now! Oh no! We went back again.
What?
Magical pixel!
What?
And sliding. See? Oh, more sliding. More sliding. It's like this thing does not like certain types of verticality of pixels. I wonder if Emlyn just, logged in, said... oh wait, his surname is Williams? Emily Williams. I never would have thought that. Williams! It's like fucking William Wallace. To be fair, probably not like William Wallace. I'm pretty sure William Wallace wasn't a sheep fucker. Plus, he was from Scotland, not Ireland. No, wait. Ireland. He's Welsh! Damn it. Emlyn Williams. That's a cheeky surname. What's his mother's name again? I forgot. Did he actually tell me? Oh. Magical pixel. Come on. If I could just get up onto that rock, that would be amazing. Nope. No, 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 no. No. No, no! This is annoying. This is worse than the entire first part of the game. It's like, it's like, have you ever heard about the saying, EVE Online has a learning cliff that's covered in spikes on fire? Yeah, this is spikes on fire, dipped in acid, and then just a massive heaping of AIDS just to spite you. Ha! Ah, fuck. The water physics, I wonder what choice that was. Like, who in the right mind designs a character made in a... like... Is that a brass? It's not brass. It's an iron pot. That's what it is. It feels more like an urn, to be honest. An iron urn. Just because fuck you and everyone you love and hate and everything. I'm getting salty. It's like you won't believe how salty I am right now. Is anyone actually watching? I can't really tell. One person watching right now, that's probably me. Cool. What's Discord saying? Hi, Emlyn.
Hello.
I didn't know that your surname was Williams.
Well, it is.
Well, I found out thanks to YouTube. You should probably sue them.
No, I have my surname as Williams.
Oh, okay.
My name is purposefully Emlyn Williams.
I've just been ranting to myself, screaming at you in the chat for like, your surname is Williams!
Yeah, I was having some really bad lag, so I actually had to close your window.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah.
How is
so like, I couldn't
your
watch
computer is lagging by watching me stream?
Oh no, I had a bunch of shit open.
Okay, fair.
But like, getting rid of your live stream helped get rid of the lag. Weird, but still.
Yeah. This is a rather interesting game, though. You should play it someday.
I watched Tor play it. I've also watched you play it, and I've watched Jacksepticeye play it.
I was actually commenting that, like, I noticed that most people who play this game actually fake a lot of their rage. Well, at least I think they're faking it. Like, I actually have great confidence in my ability to know when someone is angry on purpose and just, being genuinely angry.
Yeah. By the way, every time you said that I have been just pissing around, you were wrong.
What do you mean pissing around?
With the fake anger thing. Yeah, no, I actually get mad at Harris.
Yeah, that is genuine anger. I was talking more about when people get angry on
Yeah, no,
YouTube.
no, but you say to Harris while I'm there that, yeah, no, Emlyn's just pissing about with that.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's
he's not
mostly me
actually
just
angry,
trying
he's
to
just
act as
joking.
a arbiter rather than, oh no, he's
No,
legit
don't.
angry and he fucking hates your guts.
Fucking don't.
Why
If I
not?
wanted you to do that, I'd say so.
Are you actually watching the stream?
No,
Good.
as I said.
Yeah, you said you're like... Oh! I made progress! Finally.
Aha! He's mad.
No!
Yeah,
I lost all the progress. It's... I'm stuck on the lamp part that you probably saw before. It's
Yep.
like just a straight up vertical shaft and then there's 2 lamps for you to grab onto.
Well, actually, it's not straight up vertical. It's off backwards slightly.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
That place is not fun. It's like the entire challenge leading up to there was just, fun and interesting. This is just... this is killing my fun. This is what this place is. Backwards. Oh no. I fell again.
Oh yeah, guess what? I got the good ending on Doki Doki.
Oh, neat. So you deleted the Monica file?
No, that's actually another bad ending.
What? I was told that you're supposed to delete that Monica file.
Oh
Because
yeah,
that
no.
will reset the game.
For every ending, you have to delete Monica.
What? That sounds so evil. Just delete a person's existence to get the good
Like-
ending.
So to get one ending, you just delete Monica before you even boot up the game. Alright?
That sounds so evil.
Then you boot it up, and you start a new game, and Sayori's just there like, wait, what? This can't be it. This can't be everything. This can't be everyone. What? And then she hangs herself.
That sounds like such a Japanese reaction. It's like, oh no, this is not the entire story. I must commit Sudoku.
For the normal ending that you get, you just normally go through the game.
Yeah,
Boom,
Sayori
you're done.
corrupts everyone's personalities and makes them kill themselves. La 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 la.
No, Sayori isn't the one that kills herself.
Yeah, Monica, sorry.
Monica, there you go. Well, no, Monica does kill it. Ah, fuck, words. But yes, you knew what I meant. Anyway, so, the third ending, the good ending, what you have to do is you go through each person's route, right? Starting with, like, let's say, Yuri, then Natsuki. Is it Natsuki? Yeah, it's Natsuki. And then you do Sayori. You have to do Sayori third, right? But the first two, you don't complete. Right? You go up to the point where you reject Sayori, then you load an earlier file.
What?
like an earlier save where you are starting the first writing the poem thing. Right?
And then you get to select some special code that just wakes everyone up, I guess.
No. Right? So let's say you start with Yuri. You do the whole thing up to the point where Sayori's hugging you and saying, "Hey, I like you. Do you like me back or not?" Alright? You reject her. Instantly save that in a new save file and reload an earlier save to where you're at the first poem thing, right?
Okay.
Then instead of going for Yuri, you go for Natsuki. Do the same. return back to the first poem after rejecting Sayori, and then do Sayori route.
And then
Go through as normal, declare love for Sayori, continue. Next day, she hangs herself still. She always fucking hangs herself. My favorite comment about that actually is
Soul would have
Sayori
no rainbow
always
had the
plays
eyes no
Hangman.
tears. John Vance Cheney.
could you repeat that statement? The fucking guy who made the game started talking because I lost progress.
Oh, right, yeah. My favorite
pain I feel
comment
now
about
is the happiness I
Sayori
had
always
before. That's the
hanging
deal.
herself
C.S. Lewis.
is, unfortunately, Sayori always plays Hangman.
That is just fucking morbid.
Actually, I think I have the actual thing up here somewhere. Yeah. A review by The Edgy Cunt. Wait, no, not a review. This is in a walkthrough kind of discussion thing in the forums. By The Edgy Cunt, yes.
The edgy cunt.
Sayori would play Hangman no matter what.